What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lars Nootbaar Career, episode 104. It's the NLCS versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. We are the wild card team coming out of here. We beat the Arizona Diamondbacks. We then beat the best team in the entire MLB in 4 games. And now we have right into Pittsburgh for the first 2 games. And we're going home. We're going back to Busch for 3 games, which going back home is actually hasn't really done us justice, really. We only won one of our games at home. Now, to be fair, it was to win the series. So hopefully, we win the first 2 games in Pittsburgh. We can win 2 games home. We can just get this done with. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Brandon?
Fans, and welcome. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Thank God I don't have enough people that watch my channel that will comment. The Waffle House has its new host.
Is coming your way next. So 2 away with nobody.
That bull crap.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Good contact guy, good defender. Swings through that one.
You hate that comment.
The guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up?
Goofy swings. What am I doing?
And that'll do it.
It was entered. The Waffle House has its new owner. The Waffle House has its new host.
Gomez over at first with 1 away. And that one ripped into right.
Yeah, make that play. There we go.
And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Esteban Rosas, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Yeah, I'm ready for spring training, bro. It is almost here.
The pitch. And there's a fly ball.
I mean,
right
baseball
field.
is coming back in 70 days.
It in on the warning track.
Like opening day isn't like 70 something days.
First and second with 2 outs. Lars Nootbaar.
I'm ready for it. We're up 1 done here.
Yeah, he swings and
Good
misses, and it's
screwball. A good slur. Sweeping curve. Damn, that's nice.
Comes up empty.
Damn, bro, hit me with that sweeping curve again.
One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. They get the force out at third to end the inning.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bully teams, bro. The Cardinals are hopefully gonna be good this year.
And next is the designated hitter, Felipe Gomez.
Not that the Cardinals weren't good last year. They're just gonna be better than they were.
The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Lewis going back on this one. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
And it's second with 1 away. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And the 1-0. That one missed.
I mean, in that wild card game, those 2 games in the wild card game, like our starting pitching was really good. The bullpen kind of blew it.
And now 2-1.
And the offense didn't really do much in the second game. But a lot of our offense was tired, too. Like, Goldschmidt was dead ass tired.
And that
And
one
you,
almost
yeah,
got
if you don't
straight
believe
to
me,
the
I'm just saying that because he won MVP. Bro, look at Paul. Look at Aaron Judge. He hit 62 homers and only hit like 2 in the postseason. And he batted like one, like not even maybe like 150, maybe 130. That he was tired.
In the air, left field. Kelman under this one. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
I'm trying to have less points in the first half.
Now the right
Or
fielder,
at least the first
Lars
quarter.
Nootbaar.
I tend to have like almost 20 in the first. But if I'm open, I'm open.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Left-hand batter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hunter on third with 2 out. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play and a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run.
You know who that kind of reminds me of?
Pitch. Break it.
Bottom of the
DeAndre Jordan.
For Pittsburgh, Zach Veen. High fly ball, right field. Nootbaar under it. Makes the grab.
Either that or Andre Drummond.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
Base hit out to the left. That was the most bullshit base hit, but we'll take it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and
We take game 1 of the NLCS.
fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't
Luke Calderon, pretty good game.
lose, and nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level.
I forgot I gave my character that. Anytime he dunks the ball, especially if he dunks on someone, he dust off his shoes. Just
I would have done the one where he bends down, puts his hand down, like bro, just saying like, bro, you a baby.
Welcome everyone to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous.
I know. Anytime, it doesn't matter. The game's like you calls for the pass. Doesn't matter if it was a good time for a pass. It was intercepted. It's considered a bad pass.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
The ones I hate is when you don't even call for the pass and they pass it to you and you get bad pass. My brother didn't even call for it.
2 outs, nobody on. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
Do you get lots of lobs to you?
In this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup? They would say him.
What I usually try to do is
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit. So
Nice,
he doesn't
Brandon.
have as much outside.
Nice, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon just kind of became a channel regular, bro.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive.
Got a catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have.
Oh, that's a good fastball, bro. You know it's a good fastball, brother. Bro, Xander, I struck out because bro threw a great fastball, bro. Fastball right in the bottom of the zone. It just caught the corner.
Played for Pittsburgh, Damian Lorenz.
Oh no, it caught the bottom border of the strike zone. Like it was a nice pitch.
Out to right. Nootbaar drifts towards it. He's got it. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit.
Especially like the bottom of the border of the strike zone. Like that should go be a blow by. If it's 96 above, that should about be a blow by. Unless you can get right on that pitch. Now, if you can get on that pitch, oh, you can crush that shit.
And that is that.
Yes. I like that. I actually like that comparison.
First and second, 2 outs.
I really love it. Bro, the American Yam, man.
In the air out to center. That one.
Are they gone? Let's go. Hopper, I'll answer your question in a bit, but I want to say something. I'm hitting way more home runs against lefties than I did when he had like 90 something power versus lefties. Bro, he has like his power versus lefty went from it was at like 90, so it was at like 98 in the start of this season, right? It's now down. It's in the. I'm in the playoffs. It's down to a 75 now. His power versus lefties. I knew that was the first thing that would tank because you know Lars Nootbaar in real life is way better of a power hitter against righties and lefties.
Lars Nootbaar, he's a guy that covers both sides.
But I'm hitting more homers against lefties now that it's down to like 75 than I was when he was at like 90. Like his stats have tanked. They haven't like tanked, but they've tanked. Like his speed went from like an 80 to like a 70. His defense is kind of tanked, but I'm not too mad about it because he is 36. He is 36. He did just fracture his leg this season too. Or well, bro, he broke his leg, but he was somehow. But I was Xander. So Lars Nootbaar broke his leg in one of the games I was playing. I think it was episode 101. Yep. The game said he had to be taken out of the game, so I'm like, okay, take him out of the game. And then next thing, it just cuts to my next at bat. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Because I didn't know what the injury at the time was. Because the game didn't tell me what his injury was. So after the game, it said Lars Nootbaar has broken his leg and is out for 1 to 2 months. I'm like, what? Did this man just play on a broken leg? He played the field. And he was full on running, like, what the fuck? Bro, he took Charlie Morton's I pitched on a broken leg to a whole different level. But yeah, that's the only reason we didn't win MVP. We played in 97 games and he still hit 37 homers and drove in 100 RBIs. Bro, that just shows you, bro, he just has that dog in him.
Guys are great, man.
So hold on. Hold up. Can I edit it? Bro, don't you tell me I can't edit it. That's stupid. That's stupid. You know what sucks? The settings on when you're streaming on the PS5, the settings are so more limited. After you start the stream, after you start the stream, apparently you can't go back. You know how on the PS4 when you start one, you can go back and you can make it to the party audio can be heard. You can't do that on this one. You would think you'd have more options. The only thing you have is turn on camera because Brandon was asking me who I was talking to, and I figured, well, I might as well just turn it back on. Unless I have to do... Maybe I have to do this with a party? Maybe I have to do this with a party.
Oh, I forget you can shoot. I forgot Turner could shoot.
Oh, Miles? Yeah. That's why the Lakers, they were trying to get him and Buddy Hield because they need more shooting. They were like one of the worst. They had like the worst 3-point shooting percentage out of all the teams in the start of the season.
Honestly,
and they were trying to go out and get those two boys because you already know what Buddy Hield can do shooting from the three. And Miles Turner is just a really good center who if he can stay healthy can give you like almost 4 blocks a game. But the problem is he can't stay healthy. Like, if he could stay healthy, bro, he can almost put up 4 blocks per game. Miles Turner is a pretty damn good center. He just has to stay healthy because bro averaged almost 4 blocks a game. in a season. He just couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah, this dude, yeah, he's definitely been annoying.
Okay, so yeah, that sucks.
On there? Yeah.
I can't change it, guys. I'm talking to Xander.
They
I
have the
can't
ability
change
to
it, but
look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer
yeah,
half, those are the
yeah.
ones
I'm
that
talking to my friend.
That
Oh,
one
base hit.
ripped.
He
Can't
actually,
get there.
bro, he
Base
actually,
hit.
I don't know if are you still gonna continue your Taco Fall thing?
Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. At the plate for
Because,
Pittsburgh.
bro,
Zach
I'm gonna lie to you, bro, doing streaming stuff ever since I started this Lars Nootbaar thing. Honestly, but it hasn't been doing as good because I took that little break when when God of War came out. But before I took
Lifted
that
in the
little break,
air,
I was
right
getting a good
field.
chunk of like 20
Nootbaar
views,
makes the
almost 30, and I
catch.
think
And
going
there's
on.
one away.
Lefties can definitely
People
be
like
a
them,
little
and
pulled back.
honestly,
Back here at
you
the ballpark. Ready to
genuinely
go
start
for the
having
last half of
fun.
the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Maximo Acosta. The tying run at the plate. That to right.
Center is fun. When we do it, play with friends. Center is, I remember back in like 21, before they changed up defensive mechanics. Bro, you remember me with Shaq and on 21.
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very
Like,
many of them out there.
center
But
is
when he's on the
fun.
field, you can't take your eye off. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Fans come to the ballpark
Except for the one game, I think, except for when we would just be goofing off. Yeah, like remember the Shaq, bro. Didn't I make like I made like 2 or 3 threes with him in a game.
Last one deep to left center.
Oh, that's gone. Oh, come on. How is that not gone with perfect 90 contact, 92 contact, 90 power versus righties? Yeah, we don't have that many seasons left, I don't think, guys. This series is coming to an end soon. And we take game 2. We might, hold on, are we about to sweep? Are we about to sweep the Pirates in the NLCS? Because, if so, let's go, because, Xander, we are the wild card team. Right now, we beat the Diamondbacks in the wild card. Then we went up against the best team in the entire MLB, the Colorado Rockies. Right? Yeah, this is like 2034. And we beat them in 4 games. We beat them both. We beat them in their. They had the first 2 games were in Colorado, where they had, Colorado. They have a huge. They should win those, right? Because Coors Field. Nope, we beat them. We beat them 10-7 the first game and 5-2 in the second. They beat us in the. They beat us at home. They beat us in Busch in Game 3, but then we beat them to win the series in Game 4, and Busch. So we just beat the best team in 4 games, almost swept them. Now we're facing the Pirates, who I think were the 3rd best team in the entire league, because the American League kind of is garbage. I'm not going to lie. The American League, they aren't good this year. The best record in the American League was 89-73. Was the best record in the American League. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the Pirates. No, the Baltimore Orioles. They were 98-64. Other than that, the next best team in the entire American League was 89-73. Baltimore's record was that's what 9 games ahead of the other teams. And we're possibly about to sweep the 3rd best team in the entire league, because the 3rd best team in the National League, the 4th best team in the entire league. You know what's funny? Try to guess what do you think is the best team, the 2nd best team in the National League, and it's a team in the NL West. So that means you have the Diamondbacks, the Giants, the Padres, and the Dodgers. Because we were the 4th best team in the National League.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
The Arizona Diamondbacks were the 2nd best team in the National League. We beat them in the wild card. We then beat in Arizona. We beat them in the wild card. In the wild card in Arizona. We then beat the best team in the entire league in the Rockies, who are 103-59. We almost sweep them, and now we're on the urge of possibly sweeping the Pirates, who are the third best team in the National League. And by the way, we went 92-70 on a season where Shohei Ohtani went down from like a 90 to a 75, and still put up a 2.90 ERA because he's Shohei Ohtani. 39-year-old Shohei Ohtani, 75, still puts up a 2.53 ERA. He might retire because he is on his last year of his deal. He's been a Cardinal. He's practically been a Cardinal this entire series. He became a Cardinal. They signed him, and I didn't sign him. I'm not gonna lie. I have done I made a rule to where we either if we get swept in the first round and we are the best team and we are the number one seed in the National League, we get swept by the wild card team. I made a rule to where I get to make either A, 3 big signings, or B, 3 big trades, or I can do 2 big signings in 1 trade, or 2 big trades in 1 signing. Yeah.
You can do up to 3 of 1, or you can mix them.
The first year in 2022, we didn't even make the playoffs because Lars Nootbaar got injured and was out for a month, and the Goldschmidt was out for the last month of the season, so we didn't even make the playoffs. 2023, we ended up winning it all, right? That was Ohtani's last year with the Angels. We ended up winning it that season, and then the team says, "Yeah, you know what? The 2024 offseason, or this offseason after we win the championship, yeah, the team's like, yeah, we're just gonna go sign Shohei Ohtani to a 10-year deal." Because I was just simulating the offseason, right? And getting ready for Monday, because that's generally where the new season starts. It's Monday, and the team just signed Shohei Ohtani to a 10-year deal. I'm like, okay, so ever since then, Ohtani's been a Cardinal since 2023 or 2024. He's been a Cardinal now for a whole 10 years. I'm like, okay, we have Shohei Ohtani, and he's 39 years old right now. He's a 75 in a season where he's supposed to have a bad year because his overall is plummeting. He started off as a 90 this year, and now he's down to a 75. He ends the season off with a 14-7 record, with a 2.53 ERA and 207 strikeouts. Now, he hasn't hit a home run since the 2032 season, but he hasn't had any at bats since then. Now, but he hasn't had any at bats since 2032. It's like Babe Ruth when he gets older. They kind of just have him stop hitting and just mainly, stop pitching and more hitting. But it was like the opposite with Ohtani because he was a better pitcher than hitter. But in his career, he hit 270 homers, had over 1,200 hits, had almost 800 RBIs, and had a career batting average of 274. Now, he may not have hit, he almost hit 300. The most home runs he hit in a season was, now, he was a very consistent home run hitter with us. His first year, he hit 16, then he hit 16 again, then 16, then 19, then he hit 27, then 20, but then he only hit 1, 4, and then 3 in his last year as an actual hitter. Because he hasn't had any at-bats since 2032. So, he was pretty good. Now, as a pitcher, he has a career ERA of 3.15 with almost 3,000 strikeouts. And his win-loss record he's won. Oh, come on, Ohtani, you gotta come back. You gotta come back for one more season, Xander. He has to. Guess how many wins he has? 199. His win-loss is 199 and 115. The most wins he's had in a season is 18. It looks like. No, 19. He had 19 in 2030. Bro, I feel bad for Ohtani. He had 32 games started this year as a pitcher, right? He won 14 of them and lost 7, right? Out of those 32 games he started as a pitcher, he had 25 quality starts. He had 25 quality starts. That means, bro had 25 starts. He should have won. He should have won 25 starts. He should have won 25 out of those 32 games. He still has, bro. He could still be hitting. He still has bomber, Xander. He still has bomber. He still has hitting stats. He could still hit. Bro has 85 power versus righties and lefties. He could still go as a hitter. He'd have to be a DH because he ain't got no fielding. He literally has 0 and everything in fielding. Goldschmidt, he did retire and make the Hall of Fame. Arenado is still in the league. We just don't have the. I tried to sign him. We didn't have the money. We literally didn't have the money to try to sign him. He's like 42 or 43. He has like 600, almost 600. He's literally, I think, like a couple home runs away from passing Griffey. He has like 620 something. But enough of that. Let's move on. Let's do this. Oh, wait, I do need to check something. How many years is left on our contract? Okay, so we will be a free agent, and when he's 38. We did get this one pitcher whose name is Lou Calderon, right? It was last season when we were bad. We didn't even make the playoffs or the wild card. We went 81 and 81. And I went out and signed this guy whose name is Lou Calderon. He's 27, I think, when we signed him. You want to know why I signed him? Well, his in 2031 he had a 17 and 10 record, right? Yeah, in 2032 he pitched in 33 games. He had a 20 and 7 win-loss record with 25 quality starts with a 2.50 ERA. You see why why I signed him? Actually, no, we didn't sign him. I actually had to go out and use him as one of my trades. Because he got signed by I think he went back to Baltimore, I think. So I actually had to go out and use one of my trades to get him. But we got him. I mean, he had a really rocky first year. He went 12 and 8. But he had like 23 bro, Xander, this man has 177 quality starts in 257 games as a pitcher. Bro, he's had 20 or... Yeah, we did win. We won game 2. I'm going to get back to it. Just give me a second. So from 2028 to 2034, he's had 20 or more quality starts in every season since then. That's why we got this man. We needed a better starting pitcher with Ohtani aging. Even though Ohtani still put up hell of numbers. We have a 99 starting pitcher, and then our second pitcher is a 77, and then a 75 Ohtani, a 75 Ohtani is apparently still a 99 Ohtani, even though he has like 60 control. He's probably gonna retire after this year, I would think. I hope not, because I want him to come back for that one win. Just come back for that one win, even if it's your worst season as a pitcher. Just come back for that one win. I mean, he hasn't had a losing record on this team since 2028, which was arguably his worst season ever. He went 10 and 16 with a 4.66 ERA. That was his worst season of his career. Even though in 2022 he went 8 and 14, he still had like a 3.77. That was by far his worst season. That's his only time he's had a losing record as a Cardinal. I think the team was bad that year too. I don't think we won a championship that year. Believe it or not, we have lost. We had some seasons where we've lost. I think we actually lost in the championship. In the the World Series once in the series. I think we lost. I think it was to the Red Sox. I think.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. So just about set now at the plate for Pittsburgh. Damian Lorenz.
Yes. The SMG.
This one in the
I
air,
told
right
you.
field. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite.
So one out, nobody on. And up next,
That does
St.
kind of
Louis,
suck.
Lars Nootbaar. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact
I mean, but didn't you buy that shoe when you bought all that VC there?
And that's an out. Now up for
So,
St.
like,
Louis, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the
Can
initial
you
offer.
see the skateboard?
One down, base is empty.
That
The
sucks.
other way. Can't get there, and now maybe
I hope they fix that.
And that rolls into the corner.
That does kind of suck. I
And
mean,
into second with one away. That's
the whole reason you bought it is because, well, it looks cool. Which one is it? Is it the Vince Carter one?
One out, base is empty.
Okay, the Yummy.
Zach Veen, the next Pirate.
I mean, hey, you can't go wrong with either one, I think, because they all looked cool
And a
as fuck.
pitch. That one out to right. Nootbaar has a beat on it. Calls
I just
in,
like it
and there's two away.
because it has on the top of it half man, half amazing.
So digging in. Christian
Because,
Frank.
bro, tell me, I want you, okay, anyone that watches this, comment down below, or if you're watching right now, what do you think is the best nickname that anyone that you've heard for an NBA player?
Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Because I think half man, half amazing is one of the best ones.
That's out number 3.
Also, this dude just got a ground ball, and Lars Nootbaar didn't field it cleanly, and he tried to run to second, and I threw him out at second.
So
Good job being a goofy.
Lars Nootbaar, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses.
This is a situation.
Well, Brandon, what do you think? What do you think is the best nickname for an NBA player, or even an MLB player? And now, if we talk NBA, I think, bro, half man, half amazing's up there. I love that nickname.
And that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
You definitely can throw up, bro. I mean, you can throw up the Black Mamba. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Black Mamba. That's there's
Rips one to right.
a Black Jesus. Bro, Jordan, Black Jesus.
First and second now with nobody out.
Just a clutch.
I mean,
So the lineup flips over, and now the first baseman
is it Air Jordan?
Lorenz.
Bro, Michael Jordan, like, he has so many nicknames, and there's,
And a base hit. Acosta.
I mean, Jordan has so many nicknames, and they're all, Jordan has a lot of nicknames, and bro, they're all pretty good nicknames. I mean, Air Jordan, Black Jesus. I mean, that was literally given to him. I don't know if his teammates called him that. I don't know if his teammates called him Black Jesus, but bro, I mean, Kobe was in high school, and he was practicing in the 76ers gym, and bro was asking, bro, how is it to play against Mike? And they go, Mike, you mean Black Jesus? Bro, the 76ers were calling him Black Jesus.
You're gonna get something going. This is the time to do it. You get the leadoff
And Kobe's like, bro, Kobe's like, who's Black? Bro, you call? He's like, I ain't gonna call him Black Jesus, bro. I'm gonna call him fucking Mike. What you talking about? Call him Black Jesus. And Kobe's like, you don't know me. You don't know me that good, bro. When me and Mike are out there going, we're gonna go.
Next offering misses.
You don't know me. We're gonna go. We're gonna go at it. And they're like, you don't want to do that.
The pitch. Out towards left center.
And the first game they did, Kobe was wearing Jordans, and MJ told him, whispered in his ear in mid-game and said, you can wear the shoes, but you can't fill them. And Kobe, after that, didn't talk to his teammates, and he didn't talk at all for the next week and a half, or 2 weeks or something like that. And then they faced the Wizards.
Yeah, Boog, this
a
one wasn't
couple, about
close.
2 or
Not a
3
lot
weeks
of
after
drama
MJ
being
said that
either,
you
and
can
we
wear
just
the
don't
shoes,
see a
but you
lot of
can't fill
blowouts
them.
in the
Kobe
postseason.
immediately
And your
went to drop
final
50
11 to
points that
3
game
for Chris Singleton and
on
our
the
entire
Wizards and
crew here
Jordan.
at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping.
See, that's why I think Jordan's the best player of all time. Remember his last 2? He came back for 2 more seasons after he retired, after they three-peated again, because he wanted to play for his home. He wanted to play for his he came back because he wanted to play for his home team. And a lot of people, like, especially when they talk about the GOAT debate with LeBron supporters, people who support, let's say LeBron's the greatest player of all time is better than Jordan. They always bring up about the Wizards years, and people are like, "Nah, we don't count the Wizards years, bro." Man was like 40. He was like 40. We don't count the Wizards years, bro. The funny thing is, he still managed to drop 20 points. He still managed to drop 20 points per game as a Wizard in his 40s.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars
I mean,
Nootbaar.
Michael Jordan in his career averaged. How many points do you think Jordan in his career averaged? Like, what do you think is his career points per game?
Hit in the air, right field. Bean makes his way towards it, tracks it down for the out.
Higher.
There's 2 away. Back here in St. Louis, here's the third baseman.
It's I think it's 30 points per game he averaged in his career.
Talk about a guy that has all the skills.
So that means every season of his career practically he averaged 30 or more points per game.
That one is hammered right field.
The only other player I can really think of that's done that and that's retired is maybe Wilt. I think maybe Wilt. Other than that, I really can't think of anyone. Not even LeBron has averaged that many. Has averaged 30 points per game or more in a season. That many seasons. That's because LeBron is more. He throughout his years throughout his playing years, he has learned to become more of a lot better of a passer. I mean, he as much as I hate it, because not that I don't like LeBron, I think LeBron is one of the best players of all time. But I just hate his. I'm sorry, friends. I'm sorry when this. I hate his dick riding thing.
What kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate.
Because he passes the ball. Like, he averages 25. About the last couple seasons, he's averaged about 25, maybe 26 points per game, maybe even 27. About 9 rebounds, I think it is, and about 9 assists.
And that one is lifted in the air.
But here's the thing.
Under it, and it's caught for the out.
Yes, Jordan had. He was the best player on probably every team he's been on. Even the Wizards, he was probably still the best player. On the Bulls, he was the best player.
He's the ultimate professional.
Now he didn't have a super team like LeBron did in Miami. LeBron had him. He had Bosh. He had Wade. He had Ray Allen. Even though Ray Allen was in his in his down years, but he still was Ray Allen. I mean, he still had that clutch. He still had that clutch in him. Jordan really only had one other good player with him. That was Scotty. Dennis Rodman, literally, Jordan said he said we need 20 rebounds. Dennis Rodman was there to get you rebounds and defend.
Now it's the right fielder.
Scottie Pippen was his only really good player that he had. That's really it. LeBron had in Miami had. I mean, yeah, Rodman was good. He was that defensive menace down the paint. Because the perimeter defense, you already had Jordan and you already had Scott. Now Jordan, not to say he wasn't a bad interior defender, but he was a smaller player. He was like 6'6". Scotty's like 6'8". 6'7", so he was a decent interior defender. But they were both, I would say, were the perimeter defenders that you could match up with Rodman, who's that interior defending beast that they need, and that probably any team could use. They had him. And then, of course, you had, some other, key pieces like Steve Kerr. Basically, literally won them a championship pretty much off that one shot.
This looks like extra bases. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's 11-7.
Hold up. It's 7-11. Hold up, we coming back.
Oh, clearly he was ready to hit.
We can't come back. Oh, I need to concentrate more. Because, honestly, even though we went 3 for 5 with me just rambling and not even paying attention. But yeah, we were coming back. We were down 11-0, Xander, and then we scored 3 in the 7th and 4 in the 8th, but we couldn't do anything in the 9th, so we lost 11-17, even though we hit them 17-9. Man, we need to capitalize with runners and scoring, people. Come on. I mean, Tyler Freeman went 3 for 4 with a homer, a triple, and 6 RBIs. Hold on. We need to concentrate, definitely, because they just tied the series, and bro, we need to win this game at home. We need to win this game. We cannot lose all 3 games at home, because if we lose this game, we are going to Pittsburgh down 3-2. And if we can at least win this, we can go to Pittsburgh down up 3-2. Hold on, let's do this. We have our ace. We have Lou Calderon on the mound. Oh God. Oh no, Xander, you know how I was just talking about Ohtani? Ohtani pitched that last game, and he pitched 6 innings with only 5 strikeouts, but gave up like 10 runs. Damn, Ohtani. That's 75 overall. That's 75. Those attributes are starting to finally come back and bite him. Oh, come on. We need Lou Calderon to come out and play at home. Come on. I mean, we have 4 homers in this postseason with 15 RBIs. Now, this is one thing that I hope MLB The Show, because I know Sony, because apparently, according to Rob, Sony doesn't care about franchise, and that's why they haven't done anything to franchise. I really hope that they just do some minor things, like I hope they just add like how in real life there's now 3 games in the wild card instead of 1. I hope in the franchise they actually update the playoff bracket like how it is in real life. Where there's like what is it? Is it like 3? Is it like 3 teams get in the wild card now? Isn't it like 3? Isn't it like 3 teams get in the wild card now in the American and National League?
Here's a 1-2.
So I hope they update that to where now, because it's 3 teams I think get into that wild card.
That's back. Pulls it into the warning track.
Yeah, 3 teams can get in now, I believe, or is it 4? I hope they update it. And the other thing I hope is I hope, because you know how in franchise, how when in the middle of the season you can go to statistics, player statistics, and you can like sort for the career in the regular season. I hope they add that. I hope they add something like that before when it's the postseason and you go to player statistics and you can sort by the most by a player, and it's the instead of just being the regular season stats, it's their entire postseason career stats. Because that's what I want to know, how many home runs I've hit with Lars Nootbaar in the postseason. So what I'm gonna have to do now is when the series is over, I'm gonna have to go through all the postseason episodes and count how many home runs I've hit.
On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin Made. I don't know. I think batting average. I think we have like I know it's above 300 because I don't think we've had we've had one like. And welcome back.
We've always had that one bad series, but where we've had like 200 or something, but we've always just rebounded and had like a 400 batting average. So we probably have a really high batting average. But we probably have close to 20 homers in the postseason, I think. Because we've had a season where we hit almost 10, I think.
And there's one down.
Oh, we've had over 10.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch.
Zach Veen, the next Pirate to hit. Why to kick the pitch. That to right. Nootbaar on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends
1-1. 4 hits apiece. They do have an error. We're up to bat. Nails up and Carlson.
Bottom of the inning. Now here is
we're batting 9. We're batting 9 and 20 in the series with 5 homers and 5 with 1 homer and 5 RBIs. Come on, we're facing a righty. We need this. Come on, we need to get on base or something.
These guys are great.
Oh, that ball's crushed. Oh, that might be gone. We just took the lead, baby. Second homer of the series. I think that's our 5th of the postseason. And that ball just went 420. Oh, we're up 4-1. Runner at second with 2 outs. They have Todd Clark in the game.
Freeman stands at second.
We should still be on the veteran. Okay, yeah, I had to make sure we were still on the veteran.
Righty to the plate.
Like, I should have known I was still on veteran because I haven't done Road to the Show in a minute. I have a road to I have a road to show for a catcher and I have one for a shortstop. Shortstop was randomly. Catcher, I figured I'd do the Cardinals just because, well, it was before we signed Wilson Contreras and we needed a catcher. That's another homer, and that puts us up 6-1 with our 2nd of the game and our 3rd of the series and our 6th of the postseason. And I think this game's over. We're up by 5. It's 6-1 in the 8th. Lou Calderon's giving us another absolute gem, absolute banger of a game right now. Only giving up 1, and we win it 7-2. So we're now. That's actually huge. That's actually huge that we won the game because now we're going back to Pittsburgh for Game 6, up 3-2. But we have to play the next 2 in Pittsburgh. We went 2-4. We went 2 for 4 with 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Let's see who else drove in some runs. Lorenz doubled the center to give us that that extra insurance run. Carlson hit a homer, and then Carlson hit that homer after we hit that 2-run bomb, our 2nd of the game. So we in the 6th we hit a homer. And then Hunter hit a 2-run bomb. Keeber Ruiz also hit a homer to end up tying the 5th. Let's go. Okay. Also, Brandon, I'm gonna try to. This is to everyone. I'm gonna try my best to find somewhere where I can prop my phone at without being interrupted and stuff. And try to do my live play-by-play of the Cowboys versus the 49ers game on Sunday. I'm going to try to find somewhere. I wanted to do one for the divisional game, for the wild card game against the Buccaneers, but I didn't really have anywhere I could prop it up. If not, what I'm going to try to do is I might just do a normal stream like this and just watch it. So you won't be able to see my finishes, but I'll still be able to do my live play-by-play.
Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason for Game 5 of the NLCS.
Okay, here we go. Thomas Edwards is our pitcher for this game. He's a relief pitcher. He's a relief pitcher. He's normally a relief pitcher here. But because I don't know where is our other starter that we generally have. Like, where is he? I forgot bro. 1, 2, 3. Did we really just ride this? Did we really just go, are we really about to go to the World Series possibly without having an actual 5th starter? Let's find out. If we do, we're going to face, if we do, we have the Houston Astros waiting for us. And Brand, I know that's your team, so. Oh yeah, you asked me what my favorite NFL team was. It's the Cowboys.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. Good contact guy, good defender.
Bro, come on, bro. If we beat, let me tell you this.
Line to
If
left.
we somehow beat the 49ers Sunday and the Giants somehow beat the Eagles, can I feel confident? I think I have the right to say we're going to the Super Bowl. If we somehow beat the 49ers and the Giants beat the Eagles, we should beat the Giants. I mean, bro, we beat them in both games in the regular season.
The 1-2.
We should.
High fly ball, right field.
Because if we have to face the Eagles, if we somehow beat the 49ers, we have to go up and we have to face the Eagles. Now, that's going to be a tough game. That's going to be a challenge.
Damian Lorenz will hit next.
I mean, I'm saying, bro, whoever we have to face in the Super Bowl, that's going to be a... Now, see, that's going to probably be the toughest game, to be honest, if we somehow beat the 49ers. Like, it's going to be tough to beat the Eagles. But if we have to face, like, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, or, like, the Bills... Oh, shit. Or even the Bengals. I mean, we did beat the Bengals. We did beat the Bengals with our backup quarterback in the regular season. But they weren't playing their best football then. They weren't that good. I mean, they just lost to the Steelers and got sacked like 7 times. Their quarterback, so bro.
First offering is fouled off. Looks like
if we go in the Super Bowl and we face the Bengals, literally, if we can sack their quarterback like we did in the regular season from our defense, I could feel confident winning.
Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Zach Veen. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
Come on, me. It's a stale game right now, 0-0 here in the second, and we line out. 3 hits to 2, 0-0. We're up 1-0. We're up 1-0. Hold on. 1-0 here in the top of the 9. Come on, we can't add on, man. Come on, let's hope that's enough. It's enough. We're going to the World Series, baby. Let's go. We win it in 6.
To the National League champions. These guys clearly excited.
Look at this, bro. We haven't been to the World Series
Enjoy it, fellas, but get
in
ready for the biggest
what?
series
2 seasons? I think it's been 2 seasons. I think. Last season we didn't even make the playoffs.
Singleton and our great crew. Thanks for watching the National League Championship.
I don't think we've been to the World Series once. We haven't been to the World Series in like 2 seasons, maybe. Because last season we didn't even make the playoffs. I think the season before that we got bounced in the wild card by I think the Nationals. So it's been a tough couple seasons for us, and we're finally back in that World Series. We didn't even play good. We went 1 for 4 this game. We won because of Bill Mora and Josh Naylor, our 2 first basemen. Bill, who we signed or traded for, he was one of our trades, and Josh Naylor, who the team ended up signing back. I know I want to try to do it, but yeah. So yeah, let's go. We got to face the Astros.
I went 16, 13, and 5. Ooh, I do get an air finishing badge.
So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna have a normally we don't have an episode on Saturday, but I'll see you guys Saturday tomorrow for the World Series, and then the start of the new season will be Monday. And depending on y'all, he shouldn't retire. He shouldn't. He's like 35, and he's like 36, I think, and he's like a 98 still. Hey, yo, Brian, let's see tomorrow on Saturday. I hope to see you there because we got a battle between your Houston Astros and between me and the World Series. Let's see. Hold up. Before we end it, let's go see what's their team look like? What is the Astros looking like in the year 2034? They have a 95 relief pitcher as their best player, and Johnny Jones is kind of scary. Is he a lefty? He's a righty. They have also their second, so their best players. Literally, I kid you not. Oh dear Lord, this is gonna be tough. Their best player is a relief pitcher. Their second best player is their closer. Their third best player is another relief pitcher. Okay.
I'm now team captain.
Our fourth best player their fourth best player is a starting pitcher. Their fifth best player is a starting pitcher. Their sixth best pitcher is a starting pitcher. Their top 6 players are all pitching. This actually might be kind of tough. Like, their pitching is gonna have to carry to beat us because they don't have hitting. The Houston Astros, they don't have hitting. Their team's literally all built around pitchers. Because their starting catcher is a 73. Their starting first baseman's a 78 or a 77. Their starting second baseman's a 80. Their starting third baseman's an 80. Their starting shortstop's an 81. The starting left fielder is an 82, the starting center fielder is a 78, and the starting right fielder is a 74. So like, they're literally all built around pitching. Meanwhile, we have an 84 first baseman and 78 shortstop, and me, Lars Nootbaar, 98 at right field. Our DH is an 84 Josh Naylor, who's had a great career, almost won MVP this year. Dylan Carlson, who had a bounce back year, who's had really good last 2 years. I mean, he's definitely still hasn't played like he did in 2029 when he was second behind us in MVP, where he hit 44 homers, batted 299. Because he hasn't batted good since. I mean, bro batted 211 in 2031. And our center fielder is Kyle Lewis. Goes in. You know Kyle Lewis? Goes in. You know Kyle Lewis, the man who everyone thought was gonna be the next Griffey. I mean, he may not have become the next Griffey, but he almost has 400 career homers. He almost has 2,000 hits. I think I actually traded. I think I traded for him. I think. No, we signed him. It was one of our signings one year that we were bad. Third baseman is Jason Hunter because we couldn't re-sign Arenado, nor he's like a 62 now. And then our second baseman's a guy who we traded for, Ivan Dominguez. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the World Series. Peace.